is 7 News at 4.
First at 4 o'clock, a tragic trip out on the water when a group of mostly children went overboard after a horrific hit. Hello and thank you for joining us. Summer camp tragedy. 2 children were killed after an adventure on the water ended with an all-out rescue mission.
The injured rushed to the hospital while 2 families are left heartbroken. 7's Faith Graham is live on Miami Beach with the latest. Faith?
Yes, and we now know that this was a deadly tragedy that left 2 people dead. Right now we're standing here along North Hibiscus Drive on Hibiscus Island. This is where the investigation is still ongoing. And I do believe we have video from 7 Skyforce up above showing the scene that is still out there on the water on Biscayne Bay. Now, if you take a look there, I believe you can see what appears to be investigators on top of the massive barge that we now know struck the sailboat, leaving multiple children hurt. And we now know 2 of those children are dead.
A race to rescue in Miami Beach after a sailboat sinks off the coast of Hibiscus Island.
It's going to be a working barge, and 5 went into the water, 2 came out.
The tragedy unfolded just after 11 Monday morning when officials say a barge struck the sailboat in Biscayne Bay.
We've lived here 40 years. We've never seen anything like this.
On board were several children between the ages of 8 and 12, all receiving sailing lessons from the Miami Yacht Club.
The vessel was struck somehow that had 5 children on board and a camp.
Those children then ending up in the water. Within minutes, first responders from several agencies swarmed Hibiscus Island, working quickly to locate the kids from both up above and below.
I mean, the sound of the helicopters was like, they were so close. I knew something was wrong.
What we do know is that we had divers and swimmers in the boat from all agencies. All hands on deck to be able to get these children to the care they needed immediately.
Paramedics then seen frantically rushing around North Hibiscus Drive as 4 of the children were pulled from the water and placed onto stretchers.
3 of those children were taken to the Ryder Trauma Center in critical condition, and 1 was transported in stable condition.
The U.S. Coast Guard saying 2 of those children were pronounced dead upon arrival. Officials say another child was evaluated but was not hurt. The camp counselor also doing okay.
The adult is stable. She did not go to the hospital. She's just obviously very shaken up about what happened.
Investigators later seen speaking to a man on the barge who appeared to be distraught. A young child on a nearby boat says she watched it all unfold.
The crane just completely destroyed the boat. The boat just went under, and I heard one girl shouting help from under the crane. It was super sad and it was super scary.
Those who live on Hibiscus Island now praying for the children involved.
Horrible, like really horrible, and I hope that, as we heard, some of them are in critical condition, so hopefully they're all okay.
And while the Miami Yacht Club confirms that these children were receiving sailing lessons there out on the water, there are still a lot of questions this afternoon. We're still waiting to learn more about who these children were, what these lessons entailed, and whether or not they were wearing life jackets. As of right now, we're told the U.S. Coast Guard is the lead on this investigation, which we can hear is still happening out there on the bay. As soon as we have more information, we'll bring it to you. But again, the latest information we're receiving this afternoon is that 2 of those children have died. Live in Miami Beach, Faith Graham, 7 News.
All right, Faith, we now send things up to 7 Skyforce. Ralph Rayburn is live over this scene. Ralph, what can you see from there?
Not a whole lot has changed since earlier this morning when this incident occurred, and through the noon hours there. You see Coast Guard representatives, there are 3 of them right now, on the barge and on the tugboat that it was pushing that barge through this channel here right off of Hibiscus Island. They've been taking pictures. We had made attempts earlier to try to locate where the exactly that sailboat ended up, and if you look very, very closely right here, you're going to see a light spot in the water right there in the center of the screen. We believe that is where the sailboat rests at this hour. A number of people have been out here to do their inspections. They've been talking to the representatives from the barge company there, and they just continue their investigation. That's the only folks that are out here at this hour. That's our story. Here is Skyforce HD. I'm Ralph Rayburn reporting live.